In the group stage of the recent DreamHack Masters Atlanta European Regional, I defeated MaxPax, who is statistically the best PvP player in the world right now. So, today, I'm going to teach you the builds I used to beat him. Also, only a small percentage of people that watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you end up liking this video, consider subscribing. It's easy, it's free, and you can always change your mind later. Enjoy the video. So first you might notice this game isn't against MaxPax. That's because ESL won't allow me to use those replays for the video. DreamHack does not want me to use those replays, so I don't want him to get mad at me. These are games that I played against Art in some Wordy tournament, I believe, about a month or so ago, but I did do the exact same builds. So the builds I'm going to be showing you are, well, it's two different types of 4 gates. One is going to be from a 1 gate opener and the other one is going to be from a 2 gate opener. But they're both 4 gate builds. And what I recommend is doing these builds reactionarily. So you go into the game and you do your normal build, but if you see his 1 gate expanding, then you can do these builds. But if you want to do them anyway, even if they're not 1 gate expanding, that's perfectly fine as well. So we go normal 14 pylon, 16 gate, chrono when the pylon finishes, we scout after the gateway, we take a gas at 17, and we see his probe coming. So now this is where it starts to get a bit weird. We are going to pretend that we wanna get a 19 or 20 nexus down. So we're gonna rally this probe down and pretend that we wanna put a nexus down. Because this is a strategy that you can sometimes utilize in 1 gate expand against 1 gate expand. And you're trying to pretend like you're 1 gate expanding. So we don't chrono, we don't use the second chrono on the nexus, we don't get the gas and we don't get the pylon for a bit. We pretend for a bit that we want to do this, and then after the cybercore, or around the same time as the cybercore, you can go gas pylon and keep making probes, and then start the zealot. I was a bit late on that, but yeah, you want to delay the gas and the pylon for a bit to pretend that you like made a mistake. Oh, I want to 1 gate expand, I want to put my nexus down on 20 or 19 supply. So that's why I didn't get my pylon, but I have to get it anyway, so now it's late, so now I can't chrono boost my workers. When in reality, you're just trying to save this chrono boost. And you are just trying to make an excuse to actually save it. Then Cybercore finishes, Stalker, Gateway. Now you want to chrono boost this Stalker because you want to kill this probe as soon as possible. And right about now, you want to leave his base with your probe as well, because this probe is gonna be proxying. Okay, we killed the probe, perfect. We don't expand. I will add 2 more gateways here. And then with this probe, I will proxy a pylon somewhere on the map. Keep making stalkers up to the single gateway. And all of the other chrono boosts will be going into warp gate. Proxy a pylon. I believe my 4th gateway will be proxied here. And all 4 of the gateways, preferably, should finish before warp gate. And then the power with these builds is that you just want to hit super fast when they don't have a lot of units. So I'm going to be hitting with like, I don't know, 10 or so units, but he's going to have maybe 4 units. So that's why the 4 gate is really strong. And his adept is coming in now. Try to deny the scout. Even though he already made a Stargate and I saw it. But, a Stargate is like almost an insta-loss against this. It's very hard to hold the 4 gate with a Stargate. And yeah, so now we're just waiting for the warp gate to finish. Also, after you put down your 4 gateways, whenever you get the money for it, you want to start a battery in your mineral line, so you don't lose to the 1 oracle. Because they might make an oracle, and you don't have anything to defend it. And you have extra money for it anyway. When you're doing this 4 gate from a 1 gate opener, you will see, as you can see here, I'm floating 600, you have extra money. So you can definitely afford the battery. Also, I would recommend full walling this with one of these gateways that I put in my main. It's something I didn't do this game, but you should full wall in my opinion. So yeah, now I warped in my first round of stalkers, now I'm trying to kill him. I warped in 4 stalkers, and from my gateway I made 1 zealot and 3 stalkers, before warp gate was done. I got caught in the stasis because he went oracle first and put a stasis down here, but that's fine because now I just wait. It doesn't look like he can hold this. I just wait for the stasis to expire and then kill him with all of my units together. And you wanna just push in there, YOLO in, so you can one-shot his stalkers and like two-shot his void rays. As we can see here, I'm just kiting forward and one-shotting all of his units. His Oracle is harassing my main base. This is why we have the battery. Now, an Oracle can usually drain the battery, but you have extra Nexus energy, so you can just use the super battery. You will lose some workers, but that's perfectly fine. And if you want, you can even do a defensive warping, which I do right here, because in my mind, I already won the game. And I don't need more offensive stalkers, I have enough to actually kill him. And yeah, GG. So in the next game, what I will show you is a 4-gate from a 2-gate opener. So this game was played in the same series as the last one. It was best of 5, I believe, against Art. And this time we're playing on Waterfall, and this time I'm gonna be opening with a 2-gate, so I'm gonna go Pylon, Gateway, High Ground. The standard PvP opener, or well, the old school standard, when everyone played 2-gate. Normal 14 Pylon. And what's nice about this is I'm just teaching you an all-in, so we don't really need to care about what our opponent is doing too much. There's nothing too difficult about this build, nothing too complicated. You just focus on executing your build, it's very simple. Now we Pylon finishes, we chrono boost workers and go 16 gateway, and then we scout. And we take the gas, rally the 16th worker into the gas to make it, and then rally the 17th one into the second gas to make the second gas. And you wanna play 16 out of 16 with this build, because you really need the minerals. Now 19-second gateway, and one thing, you can see I'm not using the second chrono. This is because I'm waiting to see that he is 1-gate expanding, which I just did right now. And because he is, I'm gonna keep saving this chrono boost because I want to use it on my cybernetic score. And my pro poked up, saw that he was 1-gate expanding and instantly leaves to go proxy. You wanna proxy the second pylon? I messed up here a little bit. I went pylon before cybercore. This is bad. You need to go cybercore before pylon. As I said before, we're playing 16 out of 16 and then rallying into our gases. When this pylon finishes, we proxy a gateway. Now we're gonna have 2 proxy gateways with this build, and I recommend you put the first one a little bit further away so it can't get denied, because with the first one you wanna make a 5th stalker before your warp gate finishes. So this gateway will make 2 stalkers, this gateway will make another 2, and then your first proxy gateway wants to make a 5th stalker. Then you get to your second proxy location. First you go stalker, warp gate, and then you wanna do the second proxy. And preferably, the second proxied gateway will also finish before warp gate, but if it doesn't, that's fine. It can be a few seconds late. Put down the pylon after you start these guys. Keep chronoing the warp gate. You only chrono warp gate with this one. This gateway finishes, so I want to start a stalker here. There we go. Start 2 more stalkers here. And then after I start this stalker... Oh, actually, I think I do gateway first, right? No, I don't. But I'm not sure which is better. Either this stalker... Oh yeah, I do. I cancel it. That stalker or the gateway. I don't think it matters too much. But yeah. I think it's personal preference if you want to start this stalker or start the gateway first. So now we have 2 proxied locations. I poke up the ramp, see what's happening. I should have killed this probe, but yeah, keep one of your probes on the ramp so you don't die to one adept. And in this game, with this 4-gate, you actually can't have a battery in the main because you are proxying 2 pylons. So you simply just don't have a pylon next to your nexus so you can put a battery there. But that's fine, because if he goes Oracle first, or if he makes an Oracle in general, he's just gonna die. So losing workers is okay. As you can see, I made 5 stalkers before warp gate finished, and then warp gate finished now, so I warp in 4 more, and now we wanna go with our 9 stalkers. Just push up the ramp. He full walls, focus down the wall first, and then go for his high-tech units. The Voyager is out of range, so I'm focus firing the stalkers. And while microing this, your main priority is making sure that all of your stalkers shoot in unison. that all of them shoot at the same exact time. So his battery isn't, his batteries aren't very efficient and don't heal a lot, if that makes sense. And yeah, you just want to kite forward if you have more units than he does basically, and target fire and one-shot his units. At this point, game is over. GG. So that's it for this video. This was just a simple how to 4-gate guide against 1-gate expanders. But I do want to say, this isn't a build you can do all the time against people who play 1-gate expand. The best way to go about it, the best way to deal with 1-gate expanders is to have a bunch of different build orders to keep the guy guessing, to keep him on his feet. Because if you do the same build constantly, he's just gonna counter you, and different types of all-ins and different types of builds require different responses from the 1-gate player. So the fact that you mix build orders up is what makes it really hard for him. So this isn't a build that you can spam every single game. But anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And see you next time.